Well, cheese on bread. My co-star made me late again this morning. And a whole set of people on here talking a lot of foolishness about me. Do not understand what they are saying because they are the ones who are blaming the wrong person. As after all, it is her fault. This morning we got up, I had some inferior brew coffee that she called her emergency brew. The only thing it'd be emergency is if I could put that in a car and work it as some kind of fuel because it tastes terrible. But then again, she brewed it. I have a 10-second delay. By the time I get round there, I will talk over this. She will not hear it. So I can blame her however I feel like. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Look at this beautiful, beautiful coastline. It's greeting us this morning. Unfortunately, it's boring. Just sort of like slightly more active than boring because there is a little north swell. We'll be talking a little bit more about that a little later on. However, good morning to each and every one of you all. She has me with our Skywater Force Heal. I do not know why. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. She said, bring it because I have my strike stick and I want to give people strikes. I just want to give her a strike stick. I said, I'm not holding that this morning. I don't mind those people out there. I don't care about them too much. We will not strike them. Good morning. Now that's the truth. We start off the morning with absolute truth. I was early. She was late. We had to rush. If you all see a video at any time coming up about us having to come on the road and quarreling about everyone on the road, it is because of her. This is the reason why. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Just to show you where we are. We're then moving on from here in a second, but we're up on this lovely section here, and we're on the northern end of 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗏. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to be down into Sherman's in a few minutes' time. We're going from the parish of St. Peter into the parish of St. Lucie shortly as well. That is where the parish line is within the Sherman's area. I'm not sure exactly where the border is. I'll show you the sign anyhow. You can't really confirm the border. I do not have my maps with me this morning. And I do not know if Brother Malcolm is on to tell me exactly where the border is. So we'll see how we can go on that. We try our best. Good morning, Mary. As you can see, the shadows have gone. The lighting of the side of these vessels is coming in clear this morning, just the way you like it. So good morning to you, Switch. And everyone else, good morning to you. We're going to just make our way a little bit further on here so that we can bring you some other view here for our serenity prayer, because we want to see our serenity prayer now. We like to start our day in peace and serenity, but just to show you how people come around and be lazy all morning and don't do anything at all. There you go, a typical example. She's all relaxed and calm because you know why? She did not get kept back by me this morning. It is me that's kept back by her. So if I seem hostile and I seem itchy and a little bit miserable, it's because of her. Let's blame it on her today for sure. You have, oh, she's talking about she has video, but she doesn't know I cleared my name already with the video. So good morning to you all. I'll show you just to go down a little bit further. All this area is being gabled because of all of the erosion and stuff that's been happening in this down area. But as you can see, a beautiful seated section here. Unfortunately, it is camouflaged by those not bad looking plants, but those disgusting tasting fruit. There's no fruit on it right now, so we don't have to worry to talk about that. Alright, we're looking into beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sherman Fish Pot area, 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗏 area. We've seen our serenity prayer right here. Hopefully you'll join us, but before you do that, just have a look at that stunning coconut tree skyline. Is that not just beautiful? Okay, so we're going to say our serenity prayer. It brings calmness and peace to me. Hopefully you will find some kind of comfort in it as well. Hopefully you'll be able to understand what you're responsible for and what you're not responsible for. Okay, please join us now if you'd like to. Otherwise, we'll be back here in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Well, second time for the morning, you can really stuck out her tongue at you. Amazing. You know, people, this is a small set that's coming through the secret break we talked about before. You will see how it's piping and coming on that section there. You'll also notice in the distance how the floating jetty that's usually at the fish pot has been moved offshore because they're expecting swell to get a little bit bigger. Not projected to get too big, but it's still going to be interesting down here. If you are on the west coast, just remember to exercise caution. Some of you may not be aware of the shore breaks that can occur on this side of the island. So please exercise caution if you are going to the beach today, especially on the northwest side and over on the east side, and also possibly even the southeast as well. Just beautiful, beautiful morning. The clouds and stuff, formations, absolutely stunning. You would have seen her stick out her tongue at you all just now. If you did not see her sticking out her tongue at you, please recap this later on, do a refresh, a replay, and see. Still shot it. No, they didn't see that because I was not sticking my tongue at you. Okay, so do not believe her lies so early this morning. See, she calls me a liar. First thing out of her mouth, you're a liar. Everybody knows I'm telling the truth. Alright, so originally all here would have had, well, just slightly south of where we are, would have had a whole set of homes, chattel homes and stuff along this strip of what was a big beach here at one time, or a relatively large beach. All down there, seeing the fishing boats. We've talked about that before, but we just briefly mentioned it as we were going northward. All there would have been originally chattel homes on that side where the fishing boats are, and had some backyards which were, of course, sandy beach. Those days have gone. Erosion has caused them to move further inland. We talk more when we do the Smitons Fish Market area again. We've done so before, so if you want to see what that looks like, you can always go on YouTube and put in Smitons Fish Market or Smitons, and it will come up for you. Alright, so one of the very few remaining standpipes in Barbados, I would like to put out a plea to the government if they can get many waterworks to doing repairs on these here to actually bring them back like the original heritage looking standpipe. It is something that is really enjoyed and something that people love to see. These were all over the island because we didn't have running water everywhere originally, so you'd have found these in all the village areas especially. The piping used to come up through the concrete itself and come out with a proper old faucet end on it. Hopefully that will be brought back again because we want to see that. We don't want to see this kind of blue ugly pipe leading up. I know it's a necessity, but let's try and beautify it if we can. You know, it doesn't make sense to having 99% beautiful when you can make 100% beautiful. When I say that, I'll show you what I mean. 100% beautiful, 99% beautiful. Compare it again, 99% beautiful, 100% beautiful. So would you not rather see your standpipes looking like this rather than like this? And if you all agree with this being the perfect way of seeing a standpipe, well, I can only tell you that you have a problem with vision. So do like our sulking dictator and make an appointment at our optician as she did yesterday, because she told me I only look beautiful in white. That's what she said to me on Sunday. I have it documented. She said, you look beautiful in white. I said, so I don't look beautiful out of white? She says, well, unless you're in white, you don't look beautiful. Can you believe she would tell me that? That is supposedly my buddy and my friend, you know. Anyway, I don't pick on her, so let me not start this morning by mentioning who 𝗲𝗷 is. Everybody knows she's a sulking dictator, so we're not going to say that this morning. We're going to keep a little bit of sort of like discreetness here and not let you know who we're talking about. This area is being beautified. Absolutely lovely though. It's going to be lovely when all these bougainvillea come up. Beautiful array of colors. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to bring you to the lower level. I'm give you a little 360 of what the foliage looks like. Unfortunately, when we get around to 180, you can close your eyes because we have some so-so looking bush, but they bring back terrible memories to me. It's like having a nightmare and remembering nightmare every time you see this bush, so here we go. Sorry about having 180 of ugliness when we could have actually projected over it and seen beauty, as you can see there now. That is the kind of scenery that this foolish bush here is blocking. Alright, we're going to make our way on this direction here so we can get from inside of here, because I'm feeling claustrophobic with all this greenery on my left. Especially on my left. I don't mind on the right, but the left is terrible. This morning we brought you down here to show you some big waves. That's not going to be the case this morning, but what we are going to show you are some different style coastlines, especially this morning. It's a little bit of a swell. Let me just look back here and make sure that I do not lose my co-star, because she may get lost. I did not give her a map. She does not have on her GPS signaling, so if she loses sight of me, she will not know where to go. She hasn't got her bearings yet in Barbados. She still thinks that we're on the east coast. She said it's a beautiful coastline. I said, yes, I know, ma. Isn't it beautiful for the east coast? She said, yes, I love the east coast. So what she said this morning, she said, I prefer the south, but I love the east. The west is okay. That's what she said. As you can see, she's telling me the truth. Yeah, all the time. Whenever you see a smile on her face, you know for sure that I am telling the truth. So are you laughing this morning? Try and laugh, yeah. Alright, we got to take a little walk up here. I saw someone yesterday say, Nicholas is a coward. He talks whenever I'm not on. If you come on here and only spend 2 minutes on here with your family, if you can only muster 2 minutes to spend with your family, and I see you online, I am not being a coward. I am talking about you. You should be on here. I don't know how you could only spend 2 minutes with your family and think that's enough in the morning and justify your presence in the EMC. And I'm only talking about one person only. The annoying water baby, aka Simon Thompson. You are terribly insulting, but I will catch you when you come down to Barbados. And no, even if it's a docile Saturday, Nicole will not be able to save you. And besides that, I am training Nicole, so by the time you come back here, she will be talking bad about you as well. A little bit of a sort of like elevated look that comes with elevated voice. You will see a nice little swell coming through here on that secret bar. So hopefully it's a little bit of a set wave. Will let you see where you can surf as well if the west coast is pretty heavily populated. But remember, this is not a whole really big swell because it would close. It was very shallow reef, but check the line of it so you can appreciate if there's another 3 or 4 foot on that, how lovely that would be to surf. Just perfect. You can see this one is even a little bit more north and give you even a better sort of like wedge line to it. Much nicer. But as you can see, it starts to close out down this section here quite quickly. So remember, put on a strong leash, because if you lose your leash out here, this is what your board will be encountering. These do not ease boards. They love fiberglass. Their main meal is fiberglass. It's like a dessert to them. So if you come out here, please wear a strong leash. And if you're not like me, that's highly skilled and acrobatic and extremely fit, do not go back flipping off of here. I will do a backflip in a minute, but remember, my gimbal has some funny action, so if you all don't see the right thing, you all will understand what is going on. Here we go. Woo! That was a good one. Sorry about that there. I don't know if you all saw that. I know that co-star was filming that, so you may see a live broadcast later on in 4K, showing you how awesome I am. I landed with a 10-point landing, not even a stumble. It was a little shaky on the actual spin that I was spinning because I actually did put in 2 or 3 rotations as well. But as you know, I see data warning that I've used some data here, but I have tons and tons of data. As today is the last day of the month, I can just go wild with my data. It's not a problem. So we're going to enjoy this here. We have a huge package. That data warning was on our older package before Flow so graciously gave us additional data at no additional cost. As you will know, we're not doing a Flow ad this morning because Flow do not obviously like me because they should be giving me free data. But anyhow, that's not a problem. We shall talk to them in further course. And if you are a member of Flow, get ready for me coming to you because I understand we cannot get you unless you send emails. So we're going to be visiting your office in due course. So get ready for a visit from the Bajan Warrior and his co-star in the near future. This area doesn't offer much pavement, but we're going to take some walking here because everyone stays away from me because they know if they were to hit the Bajan Warrior, their vehicle would be completely destroyed and they'll probably walk away laughing and asking them and telling them thanks for the massage. But anyhow, we're going to make our way along here. I'm making sure that I put our co-star on the inner side of me because I do not want her to be in trouble. Anybody sees me, they'll shun from me. Anybody sees her, it sort of like attracts to her, as you all would know already. Now we can do, there's no private property sign here. There's no staying out. There's no unlimited, restrictions on walking. So we're going to walk into this property here. Show you a little view from this section here. First time we're actually coming to this section. If there are any people in this house here that's on my left, excuse us this morning. We are showing people what they can come and rent if they're interested. We are a realtor company. We want to take in this little view from here, which we have not done before. Let's see, I don't see any big shares now. I don't see any guard dogs. I don't see any security cameras. All's good. But this point here I want to take in, we haven't actually walked out here and I don't know how many years or how much more time we will be allowing to walk out here before they restrict the thoroughfare to this section. But we want to show you this beach from here. We actually started a couple of vlogs here in the past. I'm going to backflip onto this beach here in a minute. I'm not going to show you that though because I'm just letting the gimbal do its own thing. And I will show you how the co-star climbs rocks. She has on slippers and I have on my big shoes. I told her this morning to wear the heavier paraphernalia, but she would not do so. But we will show you in a minute. Look at her expression, look. I told you had to jump down here this morning. No, you're not ready for this. We're back in the roadside. I'm just showing people the beach. That's all right. You're going to go on the roadside view. Okay. We know your limitations. There's no problem. You're not nearly as well trained as I am, or as skilled, or as athletic, or as strong, or as gifted. So this here is looking into the fish pot area. You will know they have a floating jetty that comes off the beach area. You're seeing a little piece of it. As I said before, that is out in the water right now because of the north swell. That is a beautiful, beautiful addition they have because they cannot snorkel right off this beach because boats cannot get in. So they utilize the jetty to actually get people out to these speed boats and stuff for their water sports. But nice view of some real true cannons there as well. That is not a plastic or resin camera. That is the real thing. So years ago you would have heard a boom in this area when they passed by because they always used to salute dignitaries, which of course I am. I am the Bajan warrior. I am highly, highly trained and extremely well certified, and everybody respects that there. I really don't like talking about myself, so I'm going to keep it very limited today. As you all know, I guess, you know, 𝗷𝗶𝗃𝗲, thank you my brother for writing the song. I love myself. I knew it was done for me, but I really don't like to talk about myself too much. I don't like to bring a lot of attention to me. I'm an extremely humble and peaceful guy, as you all would know already. But look at the co-star, look. She's agreeing with me. She just said, I agree, Nick. You're so humble and peaceful. You never talk about yourself. Let's look at her, and then let's look at me. Me and her. Alright, before we move from here though, we're going to do a little breathing exercises. We're going to be, as always, we are going to be fair and fine and peaceful. We do not like doing anything for one person more than the other. So we'll do this fair and peaceful. Here we go. So with the view that you're going to see, oops, I just went off of it. The view that you're going to see right now, we're going to do a breathing exercise, and I'm going to bring in our co-star to join me on this one here. And this breathing exercise will be for all of you. Are you ready? Let's go, come. Y'all see she will not give you all the breath. She wants to keep this all for herself. I asked her to take a breath for you all. You all see how stingy she is, and then you all going to tell me that I'm the unfair person. You all witness it for yourself. She did not care about you at all. And you know, this is going to be for me. Here we go. This is going to be for myself. And this is going to be for I. Free and fair breathing. That is what I call democracy at its best. She didn't join us for any of them, so we will take one for her. This one is for the co-star. Hold on a minute. Let me get it right. Hold on. So, onward we shall go. 𝗃𝗹𝗲𝗀𝗏, but she has been a little bit on the offset side. If you want to invest in Barbados, here is an opportunity. I do not know if it's up for sale, but I'm telling you there's an opportunity. Everything has a price, except for me, of course. I cannot be bought under any condition. So forget about trying to purchase me. Forget about asking me to keep quiet, and do not talk about things that you do not want to hear about, because if I want to speak about them, you will hear, or you'll have to turn off your screen, and then you will miss all of the action. So it is up to you. Either listen to our vlog, or don't listen to our vlog, your choice. 𝗷𝗃𝗲𝗃, or don't 𝗷𝗃𝗃𝗃. Alright, so a lot of development has happened here over the years. There's a couple of little small homes here originally, but they have been modified a lot. This is little good harbour house itself. Beautiful facilities on the left and on the right. This is the main villa, I would have to say. And then over the other side are the general areas that you can rent, and by no means general, absolutely beautiful and stunning. I love the theme of the original chateau home, same kind of steeple style roofs. You know, really lovely wooden galleries and thing overlooking the entire area. Obviously elevated high enough they can look right over the fish pot and the buildings in front. Just beautiful. Lots and lots of accommodations. It may not look big from the road, but there are tons of accommodations. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲, pull up there and let me come forward a little further, my brother. Alright, we're going to speak to Barbados' lifeguard, Mr. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲 himself, who is also a family member. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Swells up this morning, or what?
Yeah, it looked like swell coming,
yeah.
So...
You going over 𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗲 later on?
I get home and getting water right
Nice,
now.
man. We do that, right? We can come over, pass you over the weekend and catch you.
Okay.
Yeah, all's well?
Yeah, man, everything's good.
Alright, you want to say hi to your family?
Yeah, hi to everybody, man. Shout to everybody from Barbados.
Awesome.
A good man here, Nick.
Man, she's on. Did I pay you to make that comment?
No, man.
Oh,
You know
thanks,
you're a good man.
Man, you know we've been in the water for years and years and years.
I heard you get married.
Man, not married yet, but she's right over there, man. That's my fiance over there. She's hiding from you because she knows that you're a waterman, so she's being cautious. She can't swim, so she's hiding for waterman, you know.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, my brother. Alright, you have a great day, alright? Our respect as always, and we catch you in the water soon, right? Alright, if you're not familiar with who 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗃 is, he is what we like to call the chief. Or I don't know if he has the official title, but the Chief Barbados Lifeguard. He's also one of the biggest wave surfers that ever touched these shores. He is a Bajan born and blessed. And he used to surf the biggest waves in the island, along with some other of the crew as well. But Ken, always in the biggest surf at one time. Doesn't surf as big now as before, but he still surfs big drops and stuff. Right, so I don't want to go any closer because we may get a little bit of a signal cut if we go underneath the buildings here itself. Right now it seems to be pretty good, but I just want to show you what it looks like and how nice this layout is. Remember, this is Little Good Harbour. It is not only the accommodations, but it's also a spa as well. Now it seems as though this company here that has this tanker over on the left hand side, we will not say what it is, you can guess for yourself. They know we come down here because every time we come here they pull up and seem to do their work at the same time. So I guess it may be leaked out by our co-star as to where we're going. I did not know she'd been telling people this morning, but that is obvious she's been telling people because they're here again as they always are. Either that or the driver, but our driver is extremely discreet, but she may have told somebody. That's a possibility because she's in one of her miserable moods this morning. Alright, we're going to walk away a little bit for noise and we're going to walk through here. No one says we can't, and as you just saw, Ken, who's the security for here, has just left. So we're going to walk through here, let you see how beautiful this is. Absolutely beautiful options down here. Food, incredible. No alarm system has gone off yet, so we're going to walk right through. Of course I could show you. Oh wait, I thought that was a mirror, man. She's on beds. I was going to show you all the most beautiful person in the world, but unfortunately it's not a mirror. It looks into another area, obviously for waiting and stuff. Just beautiful accommodation. So I must say, fish spot, stunning. Love the decor. Love the easiness of the actual layout. Very, very nice. We haven't done here yet, but notice the word yet. It will be done, I'm sure. This is definitely one of the restaurants. But this right here may be a little bit out of my price range. I can only afford $10 for a Sunday. So you know that's why I drink water, and that's why all of a sudden now you will notice that our co-star only sucks ice for the day because she is so cheap and she doesn't want to spend any money either. But we're going to make our way right through here, say good morning to everyone, and have a look at this other section. Sorry about the noise, but it comes to that this morning. Morning, my brother, how are you going? Alright, my wonderful, my wonderful. If you thought that the seating ended inside the actual restaurant, we're going to give you some more views here. It's absolutely beautiful. We're going to take you a little walk across the front, let you see their entire property as we like to do whenever we're here. This place comes highly, highly, highly recommended. If there are any of our family on board here right now, they've eaten here, the only thing that's going to come out of their mouth is, it is heavenly. Because that's all I've heard from everyone. But he's seating out here, not only for dining, but he's seating just for the waiting in general. And obviously accommodations for the guests that are staying next door at their facility. Incredible. Just beautiful. Now that was the point that we were on just now. Unfortunately, as I said, the reason we did not walk down the beautiful beach is because of our co-star being frightened to do a backflip. I don't know why she was frightened to do a backflip. I'm teaching her every day and she's actually getting pretty good. She's actually telling lots of lies, as you all can see. That's good training. And she's just talking negative about me again. Again, good training. Unfortunately, it's being trained by the Secret Police and her foolish committee. I don't like to say foolish. I would say joke committee. That's probably the best thing to use. But seating all along here as well. All inside of here, seating again. So you're not limited to what you've seen before. You see all the section that we walked on the road. They have seating accommodations. Absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a 20-second photo opportunity for you to enjoy the comedy and the fun fair. Here we go. Thou shalt not escape the camera of the Bajan warrior. We like to put her in these conditions. This morning, as I said before, she had some inferior coffee. So she's really not in a good mood. And it's no, I did not make it. And no, I did not purchase it. You're in a good mood this morning? Okay, hold on a second. Smile. Say something real nice, like you're the most amazing person in the world.
No, because you're telling me what to do.
Oh, but you would have said it otherwise if I hadn't said it. You would have said those exact words. You're the most amazing person in the world.
Oh, no.
Oh. Jeez. So you all see there's a lot more training to go on, but as you can see, there is a way of fooling her. It's to talk quickly. When she forgets about her 1.5 second delay to catch a Bajan is when she runs herself in trouble. So I know that. We're not tell her that though, that's our secret. You remain silent on that one. Alright, so the floating dock, they're telling you it's private property, we live in good harbour, so don't come down here and run out on the floating dock and play that you're a bad John. You come down here and get some food and stuff, and they may allow you to go out on the floating dock. I'm not only telling you they may, I'm not saying they definitely will. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Terrible swimming in this area though, seriously. In this area here, majority of this entire beach you're seeing is all lined by a very shallow reef. Extremely shallow. If you're snorkeling out here, I would not recommend you go out in mid-tide and snorkel for a long period of time, because coming back in over this reef is extremely difficult at low tide. There are some sea urchins, not as many as there used to be before, but it is very difficult in this area getting back to the shoreline. I have snorkeled here and had some difficulty. It's a good thing that I can actually run fast enough to get myself above the water and skim on it for a few seconds so I could get away from those areas that have the sea urchins. But you would not be able to do that, you know why? Because you are not finely crafted or sculptured or maintained like me, who is an Olympian, of course. Footsteps in the sand, people, this could be yours. Let me focus down here though, because I want you all to see. Footsteps in the sand could be yours. You will not be able to walk with an annoying person like her unless you get someone like Simone, or someone like Wendy, or someone like 𝗷𝗄𝗃 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏, or even our sulking dictator, or even Miss Care, somebody who is annoying. They're the kind of people. If I have left to anyone that's annoying, forgive me, I don't care. This entire commentary naming off all 1,000 of our followers and family. So understand that I have to limit it a little bit. Sherman's area, border mark, it's a little further on. That's where we have the separation of the parishes. As I said before, St. Peter going in St. Lucie. Beyond here, you're seeing what used to be called the 𝗷𝗃𝗀𝗏 cement plant. I still call it the 𝗷𝗃𝗀𝗏 cement plant. So if someone says, like, what's no longer called the 𝗷𝗃𝗀𝗏 cement plant, it is by me, so I will maintain that 𝗷𝗃𝗀𝗏 cement plant. You will see also just behind the Moses in the center, Moses being a small little boat, in the center of the camera, you will see what is 𝗀𝗏. A very, very, I would say, how to say, respected break on the island, one of the best rates on the west coast for sure. When 𝗀𝗏 is breaking, a lot of you all say 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, a lot of you all use different names for it, half moon fort, etc. But 𝗀𝗏 is the actual surf name of it. That's just over there behind that Moses. So if you want to get a really good surf when the west coast is pumping, that is an option. Again, it goes out, but the rates there, very fast, very hollow, lots of tubes and lots of fun. If you all remember, we did a little walk around that actual end point there by the 𝗷𝗃𝗀𝗏 cement plant. We stopped short because of the conditions were not favorable that morning for our camera equipment, but we did get enough of it to let you see how beautiful that coastline is. If you have the opportunity to look at that, please have a look at that as well. That was in a 4K resolution. As you can see here, suffering quite a bit from these swells. We have had, not just today, we've had a lot of swells in the last little while. So you can appreciate all here, the higher elevations where the sand was when we were here last time, came off at the same kind of angle as this, but obviously a lot more sand because it was coming from much higher up. This morning a lot of the sand is gone, and I would imagine if the swells get any bigger, it will even be more so. Now people, I this morning have been threatened by the Coast Guard. She showed me a picture of New York, Long Island to be exact, where there's snow, where cars and stuff are being snowed under. And she said to let all the people in New York know that this is where she is today. As you will see, she has on really no attire, just a cover up, because we were walking the main road, which is a respectable way of doing things in Barbados. And as you will see, of course, from my absolutely athletic looking body and well trimmed and physique, you will see I also have on only my, what is this called again? Remember what is this called? Tuxedo. And this is because of her, because I want to carry her strike stick. So if not, I would be completely casually dressed. But as you can see, for all those that are freezing this morning, we're not teasing you. We're not trying to, annoy you, and we're not trying to upset you in any form or fashion. But look at what we are enjoying, and what you could be enjoying if you came down to Barbados, of course, gem of the Caribbean Sea, although we're not in the Caribbean, also known as paradise, known as home, and to me, and also to Jeanette, a slice of heaven on earth. Have a look at these reflections, beautiful, huh? Just stunning. I could walk for the entire day, and I could talk for the entire day and night as well. I've been told I talk at all times. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but anyhow, I'll leave it at that. She can always tell you if she ever gets the opportunity to grab the microphone, which I will not be giving her right now, because if I give her the gimbal, she'll be lying. Watch this here. Watch your badge, guys. Touch your gimbal there for me. Touch your gimbal there for me.
I can't.
Just with your finger. Okay. Now tell everyone how I'm not a good person.
You're not a good person.
You see, as I told you, touching gimbal, you lie. There you go. See how well trained that was. I sharp, you know, and easy. So Nicole, as you can see, Nicole, on Saturday, you were threatening me. You gave me 2 slaps. I told you already. One was a silly slap to put me back in the order of knowing 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗁 best. But the second one is abuse. Just like our co-star, you like to abuse the poor Beja warrior. She throws 𝗂𝗵𝗃s at me and numerous 𝗂𝗵𝗃s, which even the 𝗂𝗵𝗃 committee member has said, or I should say committee boss, chairperson, I just mean right, chairperson. People are only figureheads, so all she has is the title. She don't have any control whatsoever. That's about a chairperson. Sounds a good name you named her there just now. Thank you, co-star. Whoops, big surge coming up. Tide is about to come back in now, so as you can appreciate, it's going to be full tide soon. So it's a little bit on the swelly side coming up here. Hardly any sand here at all. Sometimes you will pass here and there's a big north swell. Sand will be all up in the road. You will also see that in Paynes Bay as well. A lot of you won't believe that, but true. Here's a set. Your little indication of the kind of surf. I'm sure 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗃 must be kicking this morning. I don't know if 𝗷𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗃 is big enough, but I'm sure 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃 definitely is kicking. For any surfers on island, you're real hardcore, head over to 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃, big north swell over there. I can imagine how the bowl is this morning. That must be where all the real hardcore seer surfers are. Remember, we're going to have a 5,000 points event coming up here, hosted by WSL, well, hosted by Barbados, but sponsored by the WSL. That is going to be massive. We've never had a 5,000 in the Caribbean before. That's coming up in March. If you're traveling to Barbados in the end of March, please come and join us on the beach. It will be a week-long event in total. The real highlights will obviously be the Saturday and Sunday. However, we will be there throughout the week to bring you some coverage because we're really excited about that. It's the first time the Caribbean has seen an event like this here, and we're looking forward to bring that to you. And we're also looking forward to crowning some national champions at the end of that event. So hint, hint, hint to everyone, not going to single out anyone, but to all the ladies and gents that do their thing and shred the shores of Barbados, please bring it on. We want some trophies, we want some recognition of you winning again. And we also want recognition of your skills, which are incredible. So hopefully you will demonstrate that. This is a hand-built, sort of like gabling, but this is hand-built by the residents in this area. Really beautiful, but as you can see, they're trying to save these trees. Now remember, these are manchineel trees. So if you're down in this area, please exercise caution. If you're not familiar with what the manchineel tree is, I can only tell you what Google and Bing and all them say. As you all know, they can be wrong, they contradict me, but in this case they are right. These are the most dangerous trees in the world. If you come under these when it's raining, you will get blistered. If you hold on to the bark and break a limb, you will get blistered. If you lie on the berries, you will get blistered. If you put your towel on top of the berries and scuff your skin, you will get blistered. And just like the sea grape, you do not eat these. Never eat sea grape. Sea grapes are just as deadly as the manchineel. As you all know, I do not tell lies. I am telling you the truth. They taste disgusting and they will tie your mouth up. If you doubt what I am saying, please go back onto YouTube and have a look at our co-star demonstrating what sea grapes do to you and the taste that they have. She disappeared again. She's around the corner. Some would say she's hiding from me, but I know she's just out there doing her photography. As you know, she also brings the beauty of Barbados through her eyes. She brings it to the EMC as well in photos and also by standing in front of my camera. So anytime I'm in an area that doesn't look so great, I will put the camera on her for sure and focus it because she will bring the beauty for you as well. Ah, boy, there's only one thing that myself and the nuisance Simone Thompson will agree on. This is called a stony coastline. As you will see, lots of rocks. If you're on any west coast beaches and there is a surge like today and you have rocks like this in the shore break, please do not stand in the shore break. These rocks will hit you all around your ankles and do some damage. I know people who have had chips on their instep and stuff with these rocks in the shore break. So be wary, please. Be very, very cautious. If you want to have some fun, like on fun, come over to the south side. Do not play in stones. They will hurt you for sure. She's way behind, man. I can really take advantage of her. Look at this place. I'm going to give you a 180 from here. Very, very slow. That should take what we say amount of time as our 360 and our circle of love it shall be. But we call this our half circle of love. Whew, talk about stunning. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. In the distance, you will see they have what we know as the dolphin fish, which is the 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗄. That is their breeding grounds. They used to actually have a farm here. I think they still do have the farm from what I can see out there. That's where they actually raise them and then they sell them off from there. And as usual, if you have the west coast, you don't have a few Moses pulled up somewhere or the other and a fish pot laying on the beach, somehow we're not really on the west coast. As you know, they like to litter the beaches down here. They pull Moses and also fish pots all over the beach just to litter it. So, any west coast people out here this morning, do not hold it against me. I'm just stating an observation. So to each and every one of you, we thank you again for joining us this morning. It has been our pleasure to bring you beautiful, beautiful Barbados. And notice I said beautiful, beautiful, because beautiful on your left, beautiful on your right. Most handsome, of course, being on what screen side of the screen would that be? That would be on their right side or their left side of the screen. If they're looking at us right now, is that the left or right side? That's the right side is the most handsome? Yeah? You would agree with that?
Yeah,
right, so that I am the most handsome. Okay, beautiful. See the acknowledgement, and she's not even touching my gimbal, so you would know for sure. And to each and every one of you all, thanks again for joining us. Remember, we're not broadcasting tomorrow or Thursday with a scheduled broadcast. We will be covering community. God spare life, and God grant us the strength to do so. If not, we will see you then on Friday morning for our next daybreak or sunrise in Barbados. And on Saturday, if you'd like to join us with the annoying Nicole, who tells lies from the beginning to the end, if you take my history book, which is on sale right now, is the History of Barbados by the Belgian warrior. You will see that Nicole is telling enough lies. All of her dates contradict mine, and of course mine are the accurate ones because I do not tell lies. I only tell the truth at all times. But if you would like to be annoyed by a liar on Saturday, please join Nicole. I will be there to try and stabilize her, which is very difficult to do. And so will the sulking cheerleader sulking cheerleader dictator, despite every name of hers, along with 𝗁𝗏. I don't know who else will join us. We don't even know where we're going yet, so I can't tell who's going to join us, but join us on Saturday for some fun, and then on Sunday we will have our mobile office going to a different location again. Hopefully you will join us there as well. But keep an eye out on Thursday and Friday for the odds of her coming up. So there again, one more time from the beautiful, the most handsome, unique and impressive individual. We bid you farewell for now. We wish you peace, comfort, happiness and blessings. Please pass on your love or your cheer that you may feel right now. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Subscriptions are important. If you are anywhere, just hit the like button. Remember, if you hit the down thumb button on YouTube, it will put your computer into auto destruction mode, and therefore your computer will dissolve. So do not dare hit the down button, only hit the up button. If you do not want to hit the up button because you know the fears of the down button, just don't hit the button at all. Just hit subscribe, and we hopefully will catch you all later on. So again, first of all, from Barbados, which is, hold on a minute, I just want to see, see right, so the camera's sticking on the most beautiful thing. From beautiful, beautiful Barbados. From the most stunning co-star in the world, but that's capital CO-STR, and of course from the main man himself, we bid you farewell. Have peace and happiness. Share it. Remember, your brother needs help. Whoever you cross today, give him a smile. It doesn't cost you a cent. It can mean their life for them. Some people will go to the edgy cliff, but someone say good morning to them, can bring them back. So please join us in making sure we cast our positivity and our happiness and the blessings that we're bestowed with on everyone today. Have a great day. Catch you all later. From Barbados, from Jeanette and myself, we bid you farewell. Surfers, wax up. Surf is on. Catch you later.